All right, where did I put that thing? So, um, boy, I've got to really refrain from holding the camera. Uh, anyway, so we're printing some stuff here. There's maybe, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Um, so this is for the meshtastic. You'd probably end up needing to glue this thing. I don't know. A lot of these people, they build these things or design them, and they never ever actually print them themselves. So we got that one there, and there's a top and bottom to it. I guess I'm gonna have to try and remove these supports. It's one thing I always hate about 3D printing is like sometimes the supports just don't want to come out. You know, you see that right there, and sometimes they do. So it's all about your printer settings, you know. But if you're using the default ones, then sometimes it just doesn't want to come out. But look at that. I mean, like, I'm gonna have to sit here forever to get that out of there. So yeah, it's really, really bad. I mean, I can't get it out. It just sucks. So, but we just wanted to print this to see how it's gonna turn out. I would probably print this in PLA anyway, or I mean PETG. So that one snaps in pretty good. This was printed from a previous one. This has the buttons on it and stuff like that. I am not 100% sure if this is strong enough. It feels like it would probably just pop out. So this is pretty good on the bottom part. Maybe, you know, I'll print like another part of this. This was printed on a Creality, and then the other one was printed on this other thing. So basically, let me come over here. So I'll show you just kind of how we're doing this. I guess if in case you've never done one of these before. So I use Cura for this with the. That's right. I had to restart my computer. So Cura is pretty demanding on the processor. That's why it takes a while to start. But once it's running, it's not too bad. So you just gotta wait for it for a minute. A minute, and then a minute, and then a minute. Pretty much I think all the slicers are pretty much about the same in that regard. So we come over here, and we need the top of that one. And I'm not sure why it's facing that direction. That would be pretty funky to print it that way. Some people, when they upload stuff, they really don't think about things. So what we got to do here is we have to go in here and click the rotate button. And we click it until it's where we want it. And probably just print it right in the bed, in the middle, right there. Save to disk. SS top. Everything is SS. Soval something something, you know. And it's just kind of annoying. So we'll go open our browser up. It should be connected here. And then I got to go over to my printer. I need to preheat my printer. I don't really know how to do it from here. There is a way to do it. I can type in the temperature I want, but it's easier just to go over to the printer. So you'll see right now, I'll just start to command it to heat up. It's just, you go to the printer, you hit temperature, and you tap PLA or PETG or ABS or whatever you're printing. It's got a preset. So see right there, we're rising up on the temperature in that corner. And then we're going to come in here, and our file that we saved in the documents, what was it, SS top. See how these are all SS, SS, SS. These are from like way back, like Thanksgiving time, the jack-o'-lantern, the pumpkin ones. So, okay, well now it uploads it to us. And this is Clipper. I guess if you're new to printing, you wouldn't probably know what Clipper is. And you wouldn't know what mainsail is or fluid. And it's really hard to explain it, so I won't even bother. But what we're doing is we're using a printer that has Clipper. It's connected to the network. And between all this other stuff, we're able to communicate with it and operate it from the computer instead of having to flash it to an SD card and walk over to the printer and plug it in. Although with my Elegoo Neptune 4, that's how I still do it, even though that one does run Clipper, because that one doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi. The SV07 does. And lately I've been using the SV07 for everything. It's not in an enclosure, so I'm just using it for doing PLA, and it seems to do pretty well. So hopefully the other meshtastic part will be okay, and then this case is going to require a bunch of cleaning, and I think it might be kind of nice. I don't know if it will hold the battery that I want, but I think it will. So I'm going to look for some other ones that have screws and stuff in them, or just like a more positive fit. Anyway, I got that finally printed, which I showed you guys earlier, and I really don't like how that turned out. I don't know. That's going to be hard to get that crap out of there. But it did print okay otherwise.